So, we are at the end of Dark Souls 3. I know it is very unfortunate. Let me just... hold on. Seriously? Why the hell do I look like this? I got rid of all my dog signs, didn't I? Yeah, no, I got rid of my dog signs. I don't know why I look like this, though. Is it good because I already went through with the... oh yeah, I did use up all my boss souls, by the way. Besides these three. Twin Princess, Dark Eden Midir, and Slave Nigale. I wanted to save those three. Yeah, why the hell do I look like this? Is it really because of Halloween 99? That's why. That's why. It's because I went through with goddamn betrothal.
Welcome host.
I could heal that.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the...
How hard would that be to do? How much would I get for these? Can I look at how much I can sell them for? You wanna buy some boss souls, lady? So 20,000, 20, so 60,000. And I'm pretty sure this is like 500,000-ish. Oh yeah, no, I'm not even scratching the surface of what I need to do that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. That would take hours. That would take days of grinding in order to get those souls. It's not happening. I'm not getting those souls. But that aside, let us put these in their place. So I'm just currently trying to rack through the bosses in my brain. Make sure I didn't miss any of them. Killed Cursed Rod of Greatwood. Killed all the DLC bosses. Let's put you on there. Small head. I don't like the fact that yours looks like an actual head, whereas the others just look like bones. Yeah, those are full-on just bones. Why the hell does yours look like a head? Maybe because you were supposed to light the fire this time, but you didn't because you ran off. So you're the most recent one, hence why you still have skin. Either way, I'm not entirely sure. But I think I've killed all the bosses at this point. Pretty confident, at the very least. You ready? Let's do this. On to the end of the game. God damn, it's been fun. It's been fun going back through Dark Souls 3.
Noble lords of Cinder. The fire fades. And the lords go without thrones. Surrender your fires to the true heir. Let him grant death to the old gods of Lordran, deliverers of the first flame.
God damn, this is a long-ass sequence. I didn't even realise how long it took. Usually because I don't sit through it. I just skip to the end, but I kind of wanted to let it play out for the video. Especially considering the fact that This is not going to be a long video. Like, we have one boss left. That boss is easier than Medea, easier than Gale. Some maybe easier than the princess. Some people say. I can't see crap. Do I have a torch? God damn, I forgot how dark this place is. Yeah, give me that torch. No, no. Where the hell is the way out? Here we go. Is there a way? I'm sure there's like a way. Yeah, no, so that's blocked off. What about over here? No. Yep, no, can't go down there. Alright, before we... Oh yeah, no, can't head over there. Can't head over there. Alright. Yep. God damn. Talking about beautiful. Nothing more beautiful than a bleeding eclipsed sun. Well, at least I believe it's a bleeding eclipsed sun. I don't know what it is, like a ring. Come on, teleport me. So, if you notice, this place looks very much like the final DLC, and it actually connects you a bit because you can use this to travel to the Drake Heap, which suggests the Drake Heap is in this time period somewhere. The Drake Heap is somewhere out there. Somewhere in this world. Not in the old one. That's Firelink Shrine over there. So the Drake Heap is out there somewhere. We just don't know where. Possibly over that way. More than likely anyway. Or maybe further up. This is like a convergence. Everything in space, in the time of Dark Souls, is converging in on this place. Because, well, everything's coming to an end, essentially. They failed to link the fire. Everything is coming to a close. Time is getting wrapped up in it. And now there's only one thing standing in our way from lighting the fire or abandoning it fully. The soul of Cinder. The soul of Cinder is the accumulation of all of those who have lit the fire before you. All of those who have kept the Age of Fire going. All of the people before you who were unkindled or ash or just lords who lit the flames. All of those who wanted to extend the Age of Fire to hold off the Age of Dark. Whether this is a good thing or not is up to you, because it's explained that during the games there has been multiple times where it's just been an Age of Dark. So it's not some unprecedented thing that's never happened before. It has happened before in the past. It will likely happen again in the future. Well, I guess it depends on how you see the interpretation at the end of this game. Is this the end of the series, like in fully? God damn it, I do not do well with this magic stage. Pyromancy is a bit easier to deal with, I believe. I thought so anyway. Till they could stop pulling out the scimitar moves. Jesus Christ! Calm down. So as you can see, he truly embodies the fact that that the flames have been relit by different lords. He truly embodies the fact that he holds those lords within him, because it shows in his different fighting styles. These are the fighting styles of those who have lit the flames before you. They are the fighting styles of those who have come to him and lit them. Well, not come to him specifically, but come to the Kiln. God damn. Calm down. I am very glad that I'm seeming to do pretty respectable damage right now. Okay, how am I supposed to dodge that? I guess I didn't know you had miracles, my dude. Oh god, that's a healing. Don't you heal on me. What's that? Is that a sword? No, that's falchion again. So pyromancy again, are we? Bit rude if you ask me, but alright. The hell was that? No. Don't you fireball me. As far as you only have the normal fireball. Or maybe you do have something a bit better. Look at him. Oh no. That's Flame Grant Me Strength. Or Power Within. I think Flame Grant Me Strength is in Elden Ring. Seriously? Mage again? I just want to set off these things, please! Yeah. Don't you do this to me! God damn it! Yeah, see, how am I supposed to dodge that? Who's that? Try again! No, come on! Again? Dude, stop it with that move. Don't you dare. I'm a bit worried because he does have a second stage. And I'm not sure how well I'll fare against it. The first Lord of Cinder, the first person to light the flame. And if you listen carefully, you can hear it in the background. You can hear Gwyn's theme. The final boss of Dark Souls 1, the man who originally lit the fire. The one who started the Age of Fire, in a way. Because he and the other lords fanned the flame and lit it and became the Age of Fire. They killed off the dragons. Saw an age where they were gods. Just so you aware, Gwyn in the first game, big parry bait. I don't know if Soul of Cinder is parry bait or not. I'm not good enough for parrying to try. Come on, Cinder, I don't actually mind if you kill me right now. I can't kill you on the first try. This will leave the video so short. I'm still going to try to kill him, because this will be amazing if I do it first time. I also don't know the range of that move, so... If I can kill him first time, then that's awesome. Ah, crap. Well, there goes that dream. It's because I lost so much health during the mage fight. The mage and the pyromancer really screwed my momentum. Ah, god damn it, I didn't rest at the bonfire. God damn it, I don't know the goddamn step should be over here, right? Yep, okay, there we go. Can't see crap in here. It's goddamn awful. Alright, let me go rest at that bonfire because I don't actually want to have to go through all this again. Alright. There we go. Like you. Perfect. Rest. No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Oh yeah, I never went and met Patches again in the Dreg Heap. It's unfortunate. I wonder what happened to him. I never found his monument. In fact, I failed to explore a couple areas in the DLC now I think about it. There's nothing worth going back. There's no bosses or anything. There's no like hidden mini boss type enemies either. Crap, that's a big swing! And he kept holding it and holding it. Okay, this dude has some really delayed attacks I didn't pick up on the first time. Like that. He delays it with a few steps. He's literally stepping in order to delay. He's stepping to get closer to you. Which helps delay the attack just a second longer than you think. Okay, well that was my fault. I thought I was too far to the side. Yep, okay. Career change. Just a complete class change mid-fight. You know, that's not broken. Ow! Oh crap! I broke his stance. Ow, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, but Renala does it better. She's hotter as well. Way hotter. Oh, you seen that? Frickin' moon mummy. Awful, awful woman though. Not really, I'm just talking about the frickin' summons. That dragon summon and that giant summon are awful. In fact, no, so is the goddamn... What's his face? Ah, crap, it's got me in combo. The Bloodhound frickin' thing. Whatever he is. I'm thinking of the weapon, the Bloodhound Fang. The one who wields it. Ah, crap! Okay, well I'm doing much worse. I'm doing much worse in this phase. Hold on, let me get my bearings. Hold on. Let me get my bearings. Crap, that's a grab. Come on, mash buttons. Okay, okay, not as bad as I thought. Typically grabs in these games are basically, oh, you're dead now. Oh, you got grabbed? Yeah, no, game over. Run. So I did start Subnautica again, just so you know. I did already complete the game, which typically would make it so that I wouldn't play a game again if I just complete it, especially if I get the platinum. I don't usually go back to games. I did get the platinum for it. But honestly, I saw someone else's playthrough of Subnautica and I was like, I do really enjoy it. And just because I platinum the game doesn't mean I can't keep going. Like, I basically rushed towards the ending in that platinum one. Because, as I've explained in different videos, my prawn suit broke, so it was basically just to rush around the final area to make sure I didn't run out of oxygen and to get all the stuff I needed. So, rather than rushing around, I kind of want to... I'm taking more time to set up a base, I'm setting up all my equipment. I basically plan to just take my time to really enjoy myself. Make sure that I have so much equipment and so much materials I don't ever have to worry about it. I can make everything I need to. Everything I want to. And basically just spend my time enjoying the game. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing pretty good on the base building. The base looks pretty cool. I really want to make it massive. I want to build it up really far. So I really want to make it a very extensive, big building. I'm building it near what's it called? Link the Flame. There can be other options, but there's none here. I'm pretty sure there's a, if you do a certain quest, there can be like a summon sign here. But either way, let's go. We're not linking the flame. It's time to give humanity a try and bask in the Age of Dark. I can do that, right? Because so far I'm just leaving and nothing's happening. There is an Age of Dark, right? Hello? Typically when you leave, they... What? Okay, I don't think there's an Age of Dark. I think there will be, because I went all hollowing. Yeah, I think because I hollowed, there will be an Age of Dark. Because I followed Uria's questline and did the wedding ceremony. I guess Age of Dark it is. Alright, let's go back here and do that. Yeah, so building up my base looks pretty good. I'm building it near the where you start the game off. So basically the short, shallow coral reefs. I'm building it there because you need copper for everything. You need it for literally everything. You need so much copper. And so much titanium. So there's a big old like kelp thing nearby where stalkers drop a load of scrap heaps. So I can just run over there, grab like 3, 4 of those, and I've suddenly got like 10, 12 freaking titanium. So I'm staying by there. Plus there's loads of glass, which is good because since I want to build out more and build more stuff, I'm going to need loads of glass and enameled glass, which I'm having a horrible time finding, by the way. I cannot find stalker teeth. I need to look up the best way to try to give them metal, because I tried it, just ended up with me getting bitten. There we go, Age of Dark. Oh, there we go. Uria and whoever the other dude is.
Gracious Lord, make London whole.
Okay. Dark Souls 3. God damn. You bitch of a game. You lovely bastard, you. So, let's talk about it. Dark Souls 3. The end of our Dark Souls trilogy. Or the Dark Souls trilogy. There isn't a Dark Souls 4. So what do I think? It's obviously my favourite out of the Dark Souls games. It's pretty high up there in terms of all of the games, but I'd say in terms of all of them, probably goes Bloodborne, Elden Ring, Sekiro, and then Dark Souls 3, and then Dark Souls 1, then Dark Souls 2. I think that list may have changed throughout this series a bit, but that's where it's at currently. Because I'm constantly flipping back and forth. So, it's really good, just to state the obvious. So, Dark Souls 3. The things you can love about this game are so vast. The bosses are the best in the Dark Souls 3 trilogy. There's no denying that. I mean, that just comes with age, I guess. It is, of course, the most recent of the Dark Souls 3, well, the trilogy. So naturally, it would have the best combat of the three. And so naturally, it would have the best graphics. It would have the best combos. Maybe not visually, because I know some people like the older bosses' designs more. I know I love Nito's design. I adore Nito's design because it's so cool. Like, just this amalgamation of shadow and bone. It's awesome. But boss designs in general, I feel, look better here. Of course, the movesets are better because they can do more with the hardware. That's just from a technical standpoint. Plus, they were more experienced. Talking about the Dark Souls team, of course. The one led by Miyazaki. So naturally, this game has the best quality-wise of all the games. Granted, there are some things I would enjoy if they were in this game, such as bonfire aesthetics. That would make stuff like collecting all the souls I need for healing the dot sigil really easy. I could just fight a boss a couple times. But unfortunately, we don't get stuff like that. It's my favourite because of a few reasons. The variety in it is some of the best. The builds are some of the best you can make. It has, I'd say, the least problems. It's sharper than the others, which is pretty easy to do. Considering Dark Souls 1 feels very stiff, very heavy. Dark Souls 2 is just too coordinated, if you will. You're very much set into the actions. Whereas this, it feels more freeform. It feels more alive, if you will. You can make split decisions and then change them up and then do what you need to do, essentially. It's a lot easier to change what you need to do, what you want to do. No. So you're not locked into something like you are in Dark Souls 2. Thinking about this game, I'd say the hub area is maybe not my favourite. I do prefer the open style of hub of Dark Souls 1. But I will say, if the roof was taken off and we take off maybe... we drop this down a layer so that the sky is closer, I think I would prefer this over Dark Souls 1. It's just because it feels so enclosed, so restrictive, if you will. But as far as variety goes, it has some of the best. Especially once you added the DLCs like... this is a frosty area, which of course the rest of the game is lacking. This is literally a dry dragon peak filled with drakes and snakes, dragons and warriors. This is a massive interlocking castle. It's beautiful. Dungeons. Oh god, Irithyll. Irithyll is gorgeous. Irithyll actually also contains my favourite boss of the game in Pontiff Sullivan. I'm pretty sure I talked about him when I got to him. But Pontiff Sullivan is my favourite boss in the Dark Souls 3 trilogy. He's one of my favourite bosses in the whole series. He's absolutely amazing in my eyes. Because he's fair, he's difficult, it's hard to get past, it's amazing, it's beautiful. God, I love this. I do prefer the original Anor Londo, of course, because that one was just more intricate. You had to go down the there, you had to deal with the Anor Londo archers. It was bathed in a golden light rather than this. I do prefer this lighting, the whole pale silver moonlight, rather than the basking golden light of the original. But I do prefer just the layout of the original over this one. And it's just... there's so many callbacks and so much stuff that's just done so well in this game. Obviously, Elden Ring does a lot of stuff better than this game. There's no denying that. And if I had to pick between... if I was locked into saying, oh, which one would you rather play? It'd be Elden Ring. Every day of the week, it would be Elden Ring. That said, this game has a lot of charms, and it's just hard to replicate them. Like this, the feeling of walking out on the cliff and seeing Irithyll Valley, this place vast in the moonlight, is just covered in snow and stars, so it almost looks like it's just covered in the universe almost. The universe is just hovering behind it. It's gorgeous. And then when you walk out onto that bridge, you hear a snarl behind you. You turn around and you see this massive dog thing trying to come at you. It's just horrifying. Hello.
Oh, good blade of the dark moon. Welcome home.
Thank you.
If I can provide thee succor...
I don't know what succor means.
Off so soon, may the
Yes.
dark moon watch over...
Thank you, Yoshka. Yeah, so just taking in this world is such a good feeling. It has so many just moments that hit you so well. Like when you walk down... speaking of Dark Moon and speaking of the old Anor Londo, when you walk down the path you fight Gwendolyn in, and you come across Ornery, and you have to stab her and take in the Dark Soul. It's powerful because Ornery is one of the few people that's nice to you in the game. Whereas in something like Elden Ring, there are quite a few people that don't mind you. You have people like... I forgot her name. Not Melina. Rani, you have Rani. I was thinking of Rani. So Rani's the best. Rani's beautiful, she's caring, she's kind, she's aloof, mysterious, she lets you get your own ending. It's beautiful. But in this game, it's harder to find people that are nice to you, especially out in the world. Like, out in the world, you have people like Patches, which is he's just a dick. Patches is always a dick. But then you have Siegmeyer, and you have Henri, and you have her companion. And then you also have the dude with the hammer and the priest lady you find. Those are the only ones that come to mind. And just finding someone like that and then realizing they're dead because of a questline you followed. You caused this to happen. And it just hits you so hard. And in this game, it's much harder to level past and just overgrind your character until you can burst your way past an enemy or a boss. Sure, you can build something around getting past a specific boss. You can change up your stats, of course, in order to re-equip. Well, not re-equip, but in order to have a better chance with Rosaria. But in Elden Ring, can you respec in Elden Ring? You can respec in Elden Ring. Yeah, you definitely can. But it is easy to do in Elden Ring, I'd say, because you only need a larval tear. You need a larval tear in Elden Ring, whereas this, you need to do things for her quest. For hers, you need to join her covenant, and you need to give her something for her quest in order to be able to respec. So it's just harder to get past some of the bosses. Granted, that is the same with Elden Ring, of course. There are bosses where you can't just level past. Elden Beast, Melania, they are notably some of the hardest bosses in the series. Granted, they can be trivialized, but so can any other boss, I guess. I want to go back to my Yosefka. So, in terms of overall games, I'd say this is a 9 out of 10. For me, personally. 9 out of 10. I don't know what would put it above, honestly. I just know it's missing something. There's just something it's missing. I think it's a more horror aspect to it. The best horror moment you have in the whole game is when you're fighting High Lord Wolnir, and you don't know he's there, so you walk down into the abyss to pick up the item that's there, and he just lights up in front of you. That moment when I first played the game was horrifying. And it's just missing some of those moments. Plus, it's missing some of the kind of biggest stakes. You can fight giant enemies in the game. You fight dragons. You fight giant wyverns. One of the first bosses you fight when you go to Archdragon... Well, the first boss you fight when you go to Archdragon Peak is the wyvern. But take something like Elden Ring. You're fighting massive opponents, and they're on a more cosmic scale. Think of Elden Beast. For as much as it is memed and freaking everyone dislikes it, there's a universe inside of that monster. You're fighting a cosmic being that was sent down from the stars by gods. It's something that Bloodborne does well. The fact that you're fighting just something that you shouldn't be able to. Granted, this has a lot of that as well, but these are just bigger enemies. There's no cosmic horror, there's no gods on display. The closest you can get to a god is probably Soul of Cinder. But that is more like an amalgamation of human experiences and training and fighting. There's nothing on a grander scale, like with Elden Beast or with the One Reborn or the Moon Presence from Bloodborne. There's just nothing that quite hits that high. Like, take Malekith in Elden Ring. You're fighting a being who stole death. Think of the impact that has on a story. So it's missing moments like that for me. But as far as the rest of the game, it's so good. It's so good. I will leave things there. Hope you all enjoyed. What will be replacing this will be Final Fantasy 16, of course. I've been playing that for a few days now. As you probably know if you've seen the channel, I've been uploading it for a little while. So we'll be continuing on with that. It will replace this. So if you all enjoyed, and I hope you did. Also, I don't mind doing 4 games. Like, if you want Sekiro straight away, please be vocal about it, and I'll probably do 4 games at a time. And I'll probably just try to put out 2 uploads a day. So, if that's something you'd like, if you want Sekiro earlier, please just comment, message, whatever you want to do. Let me know, because I do want to, of course, give you guys what you want. If you want to see more Sekiro, if you want to see some Sekiro at all, I will, of course, be doing it in future down the line, but if you just want it to come sooner, let me know. So I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all have a wonderful day. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind, like, share, subscribe, comment, all of the good stuff. And I'll see you all later. Goodbye.